Hello everyone. We will be starting in about 2 minutes. If you haven't already, please type in "Hi Janice" and we'll get started shortly. Welcome everyone to how to get at least 223 new clients in the next 12 months. My name is Janice. I work in the office here at Salon and Spa Marketing Toolkit. I'll be administrating the webinar today. This webinar will be about 75 minutes long, and you will have the opportunity to ask questions as we go along. Your presenter today will be Michael Colosi, the founder and president of Salon and Spa Marketing Toolkit. Mike started working in his father's salon when he was 20 back in 1980, and then purchased it when he was 24. He had no business or marketing experience, and for the next 22 years struggled and suffered mainly because he failed miserably at getting new clients cost effectively. As a result, he buried himself in debt and almost went bankrupt. Then by a twist of fate, which he'll tell you about, he turned it all around in 11 short months, became the fastest growing salon in his area, eliminated all his debt, and is now hugely successful. Mike lives outside of Rochester, New York with his wife and 5 kids and 2 dogs. In this webinar, Mike will explain why most of the advertising you've tried has never worked at getting you new clients. He will also reveal why your website is not working at getting new people to call you for appointments and what to do about it. In addition, he'll be covering 5 very unique methods to get new clients quickly and inexpensively. He'll also be covering something all salon owners must avoid if they ever want to succeed at getting new clients. And as a special bonus, he'll dispel the common myths most salon owners have about pricing and explain how to increase your prices without any pushback or complaints from your clients. He's got a lot to cover with you, so please give Mike your undivided attention, and please don't surf around doing other things during his presentation. This is all for your benefit. So without any further ado, here's Mike.
Thanks, Janice. Hi, everyone. I hope everybody had a nice Mother's Day yesterday. I'm really excited to be here and truly appreciate the opportunity to share some great information with you. Now, I know you could be doing other things right now, so I congratulate you on being on this webinar with me because it shows me that you're really serious about improving your business and your life. And I promise you that you won't be disappointed in the least bit. Despite the fact that I'm now considered an expert in advertising and marketing for salons and spas, I'm really no different than you. Really, the only difference between you and I is that I luckily stumbled upon a blueprint system, if you will, to consistently get new clients. This system I'll be sharing with you today is utterly unique and entirely different from anything you may have seen or even tried, and can only be seen here in this presentation. All right, before we dive in, I'm going to share something from my personal life that's pretty embarrassing, and to be honest, my wife begged me to leave it out of this presentation. You'll see why I was reluctant to even include this story in about a minute. I remember this day as if it was yesterday. It was late on Monday afternoon, February 7th, 2007. It was really cold outside. I was wearing black corduroy pants, a heavy sweater, and a long wool overcoat. I was all alone. Here I was coming from a meeting with my accountant, and I drove into my salon's parking lot. At this point in my life, I thought that things couldn't get any worse, although they were about to, and I'll share that with you in a moment. And perhaps you can relate to that feeling, and you know you need to change too. I knew I was in a position where I needed to change, but one more thing had to happen before I really got it. I got out of my car, walked to my front door, unlocked it, and walked into my salon. And then my worst nightmare happened. I found a little note on my reception desk that read, "Dear Mike, Marianne, Candace, and I decided to go to work for another salon. Sorry to let you know this way, and for the short notice, Becky." I was standing there shaking in utter disbelief and didn't know what to do. I ran out of my salon in a panic. I jumped in my car and started heading for home. I turned right onto Calkins Road and drove past the Henrietta Town Park. At that moment, something took control over me, and in a split second, I made a U-turn and drove into the park. Now, I've been to this park hundreds of times before. This park is where I've coached and watched my kids play baseball for years. Yet this was very different. It was in the dead middle of the winter. I parked right in front of a familiar baseball field. There was not a single soul around. It was bitterly cold, and the sun was just starting to go down. I turned my lights off and kept the car running. As I sat there trying to come to grips with what just happened at my salon, the fact that 3 of my 5 technicians walked out on me all at once without any advance notice, I had even bigger problems that my accountant just laid on me. My accountant just informed me that my salon, which I bought from my father 19 years ago, was failing miserably. Over the years, I'd run up exactly $83,457 of business loan debt, primarily from money I spent for advertising that never worked at getting me any new clients, and another $19,758 in credit card debt to cover bills during my slow months. On top of all this, my salon was losing around $700 a month. Some months a little more, some months a little less. Mainly because I was scared that my good technicians would leave me, so I kept paying them a little more to keep them happy. And I was terrified to raise my prices because I thought my clients would leave me for the competition. Now, in addition to all this, my 5 kids are getting older, and it's costing me a lot more money to keep them clothed and fed. So now I'm saying out loud to myself, I'm flat, dead, broke. I've let myself down, I've let my family down, I've let my father down, and my wife doesn't know how bad it really is. In total shame and with a feeling of absolute desperation, I started crying uncontrollably and couldn't stop for what seemed like an hour. So I guarantee you when I tell you I hit rock bottom, my rock bottom was pretty freaking low, and then a really strange feeling consumed me. It was as if my entire life flashed before me on all those times I coached and encouraged my kids on this same field, and me remember telling them over and over to never ever quit and to never give up, no matter how bad things seem. And at that very instant, I drew a line in the sand and decided to change my life forever. I vowed to get all the training I could and search under every rock if necessary to learn how to market my salon so I could get a boatload of new clients or die trying. And then, the very next morning, something unexpected happened to me that still sends shivers down my spine when I think about it. Here's what happened. I went to see my older brother, Mark. Mark and I slept in the same bedroom when we were kids. He was on the bottom bunk and I was on the top. We got in a lot of mischief together growing up. He left home, went away to college for 4 years, and we both grew up and our lives took separate paths. I never really knew what Mark did for a living. All I knew was it involved sales and marketing of some kind. I do remember he was always listening to audio tapes in his car, reading business books, and traveling to conferences, and never thought much about it. Now, Mark's a very reserved kind of guy. He never talked much about what he did for a living, and it crossed my mind a few times that he worked for the CIA or was involved in some kind of illegal activity. Now, I say this because he seemed to travel a lot, had a big house, nice cars, didn't seem to work that hard, and always had plenty of money. Well, I found out that Tuesday morning that over the years, Mark had evolved into a marketing and advertising expert. He owned a few companies and became a self-made millionaire in the process. For years, the answers I had been searching and searching for were so darn close to me, yet I didn't see them. For heaven's sake, he's my brother and we're only 2 years apart. Mark told me he thought I was doing just fine all those years. So a business connection was never made with Mark and I until now. Have you ever heard this phrase before? When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. That is what I believe happened to me on that day. And that may be happening to you today because you're on this webinar with me right now. For the next 11 months, Mark taught me things about marketing my salon business that I never thought were even possible. He also put me in touch with his circle of marketing geniuses he relies on in his businesses. I learned what really makes people respond and pick up the phone and call for appointments. I learned how to position my salon in the marketplace and how to charge premium prices that clients would happily pay. I learned how to gain back the control of all my stylists. He created marketing systems and strategies for me to test and refine. Things were really starting to look up. I never worked so hard on my salon business in those 11 months, but it really paid off for me. I was consistently getting more and more clients every month. I started charging premium prices. I became the fastest growing salon in my area. I had 7 top-notch stylists, and other stylists from other salons saw that my parking lot was always full and wanted to come to work for me. I was knocking down my debt at an alarming rate, and I started to feel like I was in total control of my future. My salon was running like a well-oiled machine now. I was figuring out that the less I worked behind my chair and the more I worked on marketing, the more money I would make. To me, the next logical step was to open up another salon and double my profits. So I went to talk to Mark about the idea. So I told Mark about this idea of opening up another salon, and he thought about it for a minute and said, "I've got a better idea for you, Mike. If you faced all the challenges with marketing and advertising your salon, I bet there are thousands of salon owners who have the same challenges. Why don't you help them with what you've learned and implemented in the past year? I think it will help a lot of salon owners and be a big success." So that's what I did with Mark's help, and that's why I'm here right now talking with you. Actually, with Mark's help, I ended up formulating a step-by-step blueprint system that thousands of salon spa owners have been following now for the past 7 years. That's ideally positioned to empower you to make a boatload of cash and do it faster than ever. And only in this presentation today, you're going to discover it for yourself. All right. What comes to your mind when you see this photograph of this young lady? Go ahead and type it in and send it to me. The first word or phrase that comes to your mind, go ahead and type it in and send it over. And we're on about a 15 to 30 second delay, so if you would, just go ahead and type it in and send it over to me. All right, they started to come in yet, Janice?
I have one question for you, Mike.
Oh, here they come. Happiness, success, joy, freedom, storm brewing behind her. Here comes some more. Elated, confidence, blissful joy, happiness, excited, success, exhilarated, thrilled, total freedom. Yes, I did it. Freedom, happiness. Fantastic. Thanks for all the input, everybody. Great information. All right. Isn't this the place that we're all trying to get to in our lives? It really is, isn't it? And that's what this presentation is all about, to get us there. So I got a lot of great information for you, so here we go. Before I dive into the 5 powerful strategies I have for you today, it's essential that I get you familiar with a few little-known marketing concepts that will help you in your business. First, do you know what the scariest number in business is? It's 1, because if you only have one way to get clients and it stops working because of something out of your control, your new client flow stops dead in its tracks. On the other hand, if you have, say, 5 ways to get new clients and one stops, you're still going to be fine. Please get this and don't put yourself in an unnecessary risk position. That's why I'm covering 5 methods in this presentation. The next thing you must do is make sure there are no holes in your bucket. What I mean by this is if you look at your business as a bucket of water, you got to make sure that there are no holes in your business where you're losing clients because it's your fault before you start adding new clients, because clients are worth a lot to you, and what's the point of extending all the effort to get new clients if they don't stay with you? I want to introduce you to a very important marketing concept right now. It's called the lifetime value of a client, or LTV for short. The LTV is the amount of revenue you will receive from one of your clients over their lifetime association with you. The way you figure out the LTV of one of your clients is to simply take the number of times they come in during a year, times the amount of money they spend, times the number of years they're a client. This will give you your LTV. Now in a minute I'm going to tell you why knowing this number for yourself and your business is so important. But first, here's the lifetime value of a client in my salon as an example. My average client comes into my salon 10 times a year. On average, they spend $77, and they continue being my client on average for 9 years. Then they move or whatever. Now, I have clients who spend more and less with me and have been with me less than and more than 9 years. These numbers are if you took all my clients and averaged them out. Yours may be a little lower or a lot higher. And this number does not include any referrals you get from them. Then it really multiplies and gets exciting. All right, why is this number so important for you to know, and how can it help you in your marketing? First, you will now look at your clients differently and treat them much better because you know they're worth a lot to you. In my case, $6,930. Secondly, you'll do more to make sure they continue to be your client. And thirdly, you know how much you can spend to get a new client because you know how much money they will give you over their lifetime association with you. What I mean here is it would be reasonable to spend, say, $30 to get a new client when they will give you $6,930 over, say, the next 9 years. This is an excellent return on your investment, or ROI. This would be like going to your bank and depositing $30, and in the next 9 years it would build up to $6,930. And this is only for one new client. Are you with me on this? Because this is really important to understand. Does anyone have any questions so far? Please go ahead and type them in and send them over. And again, we're on about a 15-second delay. So if you have any questions so far, go ahead and send it in, and I'd be happy to answer it for you. Any questions come in, Janice?
Are you ready for a question?
Yep.
What if I'm a new salon? What would be my LTV?
Okay, if you're a brand new salon and you don't have any data to go look at, I would use $5,000 as a very conservative number. Now, why do I say this? Primarily because of all of our members, we've never really come across anybody that has a LTV, a lifetime value of a client, that's lower than $5,000. So, I mean, yours could be up to $20,000 or more, like several of our members, depending on what you charge for your services. But if you don't have any data yet, a good number is $5,000. And what that means is every client you have is going to give you at least $5,000 over their lifetime association with you. So it's big money. Any more questions, Janice?
I guess that's it for now.
Okay, everybody's getting it. Let's move on. Fantastical.
Oh, Mike, one just came in. Take a minute.
Yep.
Will this work for a salon just starting out?
If you're referring to the whole program, yes. The whole presentation, yes, it's very important. This is gonna, you're in the right place, so just stay tuned and keep watching this information. It will help you out tremendously. Okay?
Thank you.
All right, let's move on. All right, there's something I feel I must warn you about. It's the real problem you face today, and it's the real villain behind why you haven't been able to cost-effectively get new clients, and it's keeping you from achieving ultimate success. And this is why not being able to get new clients is not your fault. Although after you see this, you'll know it's your responsibility to take action. The shocking truth is that you've been lied to when it comes to how to consistently get new clients, and those lies have all but destroyed your chances for the success you desire and deserve. Many salon and spa owners believe that you have to build an image or a brand to see success at getting new clients. Maybe you are one of those owners, just like I was. I used to believe this. However, you know something? That's not true at all. Just know this, countless other smart salon and spa owners have fallen victim to this rather clever lie, yet you have to lay it aside right now. If you don't, you'll never be able to cost effectively and consistently get new clients. Your business you work so long and hard for won't grow, and it could even decline from where it is today. And this is not what I desire for you. Your struggles and challenges with being able to consistently get new clients are directly due to this, which is why it's not your fault. Sometimes we tend to blame ourselves, but I'm asking you not to do that. Instead, put all the blame on the advertising media companies and their salespeople who call on you. After all, you've been bombarded for years by lies perpetrated from these crooks. All these media advertising companies and their salespeople have been preying on salon and spa business owners like us for years, and you fell victim to their lies so they can make a profit. All that misinformation spread by the advertising media companies and their salespeople is enough to confuse the smartest person alive, and it confused me for years. The truth and the fact of the matter is you should never listen to them tell you that you need to build up your image or brand. If you fall for their image and brand advertising pitch, you'll end up spending your hard-earned money without getting any new clients. Because you're not like a big corporation that has a national or world presence with a multi-million-dollar advertising budget. You don't have the amount of money or the years it takes to make image or brand advertising actually work. You need new clients quickly and inexpensively. Now that you know the problem, that your ability to consistently get new clients is held back for years due to these lies, I have to warn you from this moment forward to avoid spending any more money with the advertising media companies like TV stations, radio stations, Yellow Pages, newspapers, Valpak, Welcome Wagon, website developers, Groupon, Living Social, Yelp, Google, Yahoo, and all online directories. Why? Yes, all of them. Why? Because they mainly peddle advertising that is image or brand building. It's not specific to the salon and spa industry. It's the shotgun approach, which means it's not targeted enough to make it work, and to top it all off, it's not trackable, so you can't measure if it's working. If they do offer other types of direct advertising, it usually never works because they don't know or follow the 7-step formula for direct advertising success, which is having a great headline, because you have less than a second to capture someone's attention, and a great headline does that for you. And using testimonials, because what others say about you carries a lot more weight than what you could ever possibly say about yourself. And having an irresistible offer to entice people to take action, because people want to feel that they're getting something special. And your advertising must answer the question, what's in it for me, or WIIFM for short. Every single person, when faced with a decision to buy something, have a little radio station going on in their head called WIIFM. What's in it for me? And you got to answer that right away or you're going to lose them. And you must only have one objective. We've all seen advertisements with so much going on in them that we can't figure out what to do, and a confused mind shuts down. In addition, you must have compelling reasons which differentiate you from all your competitors. What makes you better? What makes you unique that allows you to demand and get premium prices? If you don't give people the criteria for what makes you different, then they're going to think you're the same as the salon down the street, and they have no choice but to compare you on price. And you don't want that. And we'll get to that later, why you don't want that. And lastly, you must have an automatic follow-up system in place, because people don't buy when you want them to, they buy when they're ready. So by keeping in contact with them, when they're ready, they're going to choose you because your competitors aren't following up. All right, the only difference between a dollar bill and a $100 bill is the message. They are the same size and shape, printed on the same paper, but one is 100 times more valuable. Similarly, your advertising can run in the same places, including your website, as everyone else's, but get you 10, 15, 25 times the response or more if you understand and use the formula I just went over. Does this all make sense to you? All right, let's move on. Now you may be thinking to yourself, I see salon advertising all the time. It must be working or they wouldn't be doing it, right? Well, let me explain the big misconception with most of the salon industry advertising you and I see all the time. It was copied from someone else who copied it from someone else, and on and on and on for years. It's called industry incest. Everyone is copying everyone else because they assume it's working, and the reality is nothing is working. This goes for print advertising, your website, and everything in between. Now, I used to believe spending money with these companies was actually essential to do. Now I know better, and so do you. From this point forward, I want you to simply tell any and every advertising salesperson who calls you, emails you, or stops into your salon or spa this: I'm not interested. Please don't contact me again. Thank you. I really mean this. Let's face it. Advertising with these companies has never worked for you, and it's never worked for me, and it's just a big waste of money and time. So let's forget about it. Here's what you do instead: direct response marketing, using only the formula I just went over quickly, and I'll be covering more in a minute. This is the only clear-cut approach to getting new clients for your salon or spa that actually works for you. Plus, it's the least cost and most effective method, and it's measurable and trackable, so you know right away when it's working. Just avoiding doing business with all the advertising salespeople that call on you to sell you image or brand advertising will allow you to save thousands of dollars and mountains of unnecessary aggravation. Imagine never spending another dime on marketing and advertising that doesn't make you money. You'll wake up every morning knowing every penny you spend to get new clients does just that. You'll also have the proper knowledge and unique ability to get new clients when you want, like turning on a water faucet. Isn't that incredible? All these benefits just from avoiding advertising salespeople. Listen to this one. Would it surprise you to discover you can actually enjoy getting new clients? Most salon and spa business owners believe they have to drag themselves through the process of becoming an advertising and marketing expert, but I would rather just see you get the new clients, because I know what running a salon is like. You're being pulled in dozens of different directions, and your time is better spent elsewhere. And it gets better. Here comes those 5 crucial methods to flood your salon or spa with new clients. These are the most important methods of all. And get this, these methods take very little time to do, and you can have one of your staff, a family member, or friend do them for you, all while you sit back and see new clients start flooding your salon or spa. You will forever leave behind the struggles and frustrations you've no doubt experienced when it comes to getting clients for your salon or spa, and it all ends today. Everyone may be wondering why your parking lot is chock full, because you'll know what's up. You've uncovered the blueprint system. And by far the most important strategy is my new mover client attraction method, and it's being used successfully by virtually thousands of successful salon and spa owners. 15% of the United States population moves every year, so around 40 million people move every year, and some are moving close to you and will be looking for the services you offer. Here's how it works. The first simple step is to get a list of the people who have recently moved into your area that would be your ideal client. I'll let you know a little later how you can easily get this list every month. My ideal client for my salon, as an example, are working women from ages 30 to 70 who live in a nice part of town within a 10-mile radius of my salon. Next, you mail them a personal letter precisely at the right time, welcoming them to the area and inviting them to call you for an appointment. Why does this work so well? Because these people are prime candidates for the services you offer, because they're looking for the services you offer, and they're brand new to the area and have not developed a loyalty to any other stylist or salon yet. So you don't have to lure them away from another salon or spa. They're looking for your services. Now, the success is in all the little details to make this work. The letter must follow the 7-step advertising formula I went over a few minutes ago. When and how you mail is also critical. Later I'm going to show you how you can get and use my proven exact letter so you can get this working for you right away. If done properly, the way we show you exactly how, our members are getting up to a 23% response rate. That is, when you mail 50 letters, up to 11 people will call you for an appointment. My second powerful and proven system I want to share with you is my website success blueprint. Now, most salon and spa websites, maybe even yours, are not generating clients for you. Why? Because the person or company who built it for you doesn't know anything about direct response marketing and advertising that actually works for the salon industry. They don't know the formula. They're graphic designers and computer geeks who build and design most salon websites. Now, they're nice people and have good intentions, but they're way misinformed. They're not marketing experts. They build very pretty and flashy websites that their owners love, but they never work at generating new clients. It'd be like having a Cadillac or a Rolls Royce in your driveway. You like the way it looks, so do your neighbors, family, and friends. But when you look under the hood, there's no engine to make it run, so it doesn't do you any good. The website you have right now is just like this. It's fancy and pretty, but it's not generating clients for you like it's supposed to. There are two major problems with most salon and spa websites. Now, every single month, my team and I examine hundreds of salon and spa websites for our members, and they all have the same floundering issues. First off, their site is not being found by the search engines like Google and Yahoo. And secondly, if someone happens to land on their site, it's not built correctly to entice people to call them for an appointment. So let's tackle these two issues one at a time, and then I'll show you what you must do to fix your website. All right, there are a few reasons why most salon and spa websites don't come up on the first page of Google and Yahoo. And if you're not on the first page, you can forget about anyone ever seeing your website because no one scrolls beyond the first page. So here's the issue. Most salons and spas, maybe even yours, have a website address that is their business name, abcsalon.com. While you might think this makes sense and looks good, it doesn't help you attract more clients from the internet. Why? Because people don't go online and search for your name or your salon or spa name if they don't know you. Instead, they search for the services they need or want. So if you want to absolutely dominate your local online market, you should have domain names, that's the www names, that are the names of the services you offer. Like if you're located in Boston, for example, and you offer these services, here's some examples. HairColorBoston.com, KeratinTreatmentBoston.com, BrazilianBlowoutBoston.com, OrganicHairColorBoston.com, HairExtensionsBoston.com. Are you with me on that? All right, good deal. Secondly, when someone does land on your website, it is missing critical elements to convert them from a visitor to calling you for an appointment. There are primarily 5 major things missing on your website. I'll tell you what they are first and then show you an example of an actual member website that gets at least 20 new clients every single month. The first thing missing is an excellent headline at the top of your home page. Right now you have your salon or spa name, and that means absolutely nothing to someone who does not know you yet. You need a great headline like, "You'll get our best service ever," because you have less than a second to capture the attention of someone landing on your site, and a great headline always gets their attention. The name of your salon or spa does not. Secondly, you must have your phone number clearly displayed at the top of your home page. You don't want people to have to search for it or scroll down the page to find it. Thirdly, you need to have 6 to 12 compelling reasons why they should choose your salon or spa over all your competition. You must tell them how you're unique, different, and outstanding compared to your competition. What makes you authentic, unparalleled, and superior, which allows you to demand and happily get premium prices. Fourthly, you need to have a first-time visitor coupon. And lastly, you need to have an automatic method to capture the name and email of everyone who visits your site, so you can easily send follow-up emails to them in the future. People who visit your site may not be ready to switch to you yet. However, they may be in the future if you follow up with them. All right, now here's a website of one of our members. This website gets at least 20 new clients each month. The first thing you're going to notice is it's not that pretty or flashy. Yours probably looks a lot better than this, but this is simple and straightforward. People don't get confused when they land on it, and that's why it works so well. You got to remember that most of our clients are not visual and image conscious like we are, and that's who we're trying to appeal to. So there's where you see the headline right at the top. We guarantee you'll love our services. The phone number is at the very, very top in the center. Now, we left out most of her numbers so she wouldn't get a million phone calls. And then you'll see 12 reasons which differentiates her from all her competition. So when someone reads this, they know why they should choose her. Your first time visitor coupon over to the right, and then you'll see a box underneath that which people opt in to listen to that recorded message, or you could put a newsletter there. So people have to give you their name and email address to get the information, and then you can easily follow up with them automatically by email. So you've captured their name and email. In other words, they raised their hand and said they're interested, and now you have them as a prospect. And if you keep emailing them, a good percentage of them are going to convert to call you for an appointment. All right, the blueprint system you'll be given access to in a few minutes will greatly expound on these strategies, allowing your website to get on the first page of the search engines and then predictably convert visitors to call you for appointments. My next killer strategy is called Beat the Slow Season, and it's being used successfully by thousands of my members, and it's responsible for getting them boatloads of new clients. Here's how it works. Simply give out as many gift cards to your clients as you can before your slow season, and design the gift cards so they can only be redeemed during your slow months. For example, if your slow months are July and August, hand out your gift cards in May and June, and they can only be redeemed in the months of July and August. And you ask your clients to pass them out as gifts to their friends, family members, and business associates. Why does this work so well? Because your clients have people in their lives they owe favors to. Your clients have people in their lives they need to buy small gifts for, and your clients want to help you. Plus, it's a win-win-win. Your client wins because they save money on not buying gifts. Let's get a nice referral fee. Your client's friend, family member, or business associate wins because they get an attractive discount on services. And you win because you get a happy new client who pays, stays, and refers others to you. By the way, this strategy, we've proven it to work all year long. So if you're in need of clients right away, we just had a young lady, Ashley, who joined 6 weeks ago, and she reported back to me that she already got over 60 new clients just from this one strategy, and you can do the same. The exact gift card style I've designed and uncovered and perfected over the years, which I'm about to reveal to you, gives you the best possible results. So just picture this. Several of your clients are out there like little foot soldiers handing out your gift cards, and your slow weeks and months are forever gone, and you're amazingly busy all year long. And it's about to get better because right now I'm going to be sharing my strategy with you on how to get past clients to come back to you. This is my trademark client reactivation letter, and it's also called my zombie letter, and it's happily being used every day by thousands of successful salon spa owners. Here's how it works. We all have clients that stop coming to us for one reason or another. Surprisingly, this happens not because they were dissatisfied with our services, but usually by some non-related event. The first step is to identify who your past clients are. Next, you mail them a personal letter simply saying you're sorry they haven't been in lately and that you'd love to have them back. And you offer them something special as an incentive to come back. Now, the exact words you use in the letter and how and when you mail your letter are absolutely critical to making this work for you. Later, I'm going to show you how to get my proven letter so you can get this amazing strategy working for you right away. The reason this works so well is because some people will want to come back because they were sorry they left, but they feel embarrassed. And they're very glad you reached out to them with a personal letter, which is very rare nowadays. Plus, our members report back to us that up to 31% come back. That is, if you mailed 50 letters, up to 15 clients are going to come back to you. Isn't that incredible? All right. Does anyone have any questions up to this point? Go ahead and type them in and send them in. And again, we're on about a 15-second delay, so. Do we have any carryover questions from before, Janice?
I have a question for you, Mike.
Okay.
I have always been told the best advertisement is word of mouth. How true is this?
It's very true. It's the least a cost way. And some of the methods we talk about here are word of mouth on steroids, if you will. In other words, we're controlling it. And you're going to see a little bit later how that kind of ties in with a couple of strategies that I'm going to show you here in a minute. But yes, word of mouth is very powerful. If you're good and you have a wow experience, the better your word of mouth advertising will go. And it works two ways, though. If you don't treat somebody fairly, they're going to tell a bunch of people to stay away from you. So you don't want that. More questions?
Sure. Are you saying that if I change my website and add the things you just showed me, it will start generating clients?
That's exactly what I'm saying, because right now, first of all, if your website isn't being found, you need to fix that so it's being found when people go on and search. But secondly, even if it is being found, it's not built correctly to convert a visitor to calling you for an appointment. It's missing the critical elements that make people respond. So you change that around, and a good percentage of the people that land on your site will end up calling you for an appointment, like they're not doing right now. Any more questions, Janice?
Yes. Can the gift cards be a business card?
No, they really can't be a business card, because what we're trying to accomplish with the gift card is a high perceived value, and that's why it's plastic, and it's got certain specific things on the front and specific things on the back, and it looks like a credit card, so when someone gets it, they perceive it as a high value. If you were to print the same thing on a business card to save a few pennies, most people, will do the same thing they do with other business cards they get. They'll either put it with all their other business cards or they'll throw it out. You don't want that. You want a good percentage of the people to actually redeem those gift cards, because the more that redeem it, the more new clients you're going to get. Okay, any more questions?
That's it for now, Mike.
Okay. Again, if you have any questions that come to your mind during this presentation, go ahead and type them in, because eventually we'll get to them at one of the breaks here towards the end, okay? We want to make sure everybody gets all their questions answered. Let's move on. All right, now it's time for our most important client nurturing and retention and referral attracting strategy, one that will virtually single-handedly lead you to more new clients and actually help stop your current clients from ever wanting to leave you for the competition. The cornerstone of an outstanding client retention program is a monthly newsletter. Why? Because if done properly, your clients will look forward to getting it each month, and you're uniquely and continually keeping your name in the forefront of your client's mind, so that when they're with their friends, family members, and business associates and the topic of hair or the services you offer comes up in conversation, you want them to immediately talk about you. This is how you easily attract a lot of referrals. You let your clients sell for you. And this is word-of-mouth marketing, but it's word-of-mouth marketing on steroids, because you're controlling it. You're putting that in your client's mind so that when they're with their friends and family members, they're going to mention you. So for someone to do business with you, they first have to trust you. And when one of your clients recommends you, the trust bridge has already been crossed. In addition, your clients like your salon or spa. They like your personality. They like your values and your attitude, or they wouldn't have a positive relationship with you. There's a marketing term called birds of the same feather flock together. What this means is that your clients' friends, family members, and associates are like them. They share the same interests and values. So because of this, there's a very good chance that their friends, family members, and associates will like you too, because they're a lot like your client. So they will be your very best clients who pay, stay, and refer others to you. Okay, back to your newsletter. It will never get read if it's all about the beauty business. Just because this is our life doesn't mean it's our client's life. Let me ask you, if you got a newsletter from your dentist and it was all about the latest findings in root canals, would you read it? Probably not. So your clients are not interested in all the things going on in the beauty business like we are. So your newsletter should have exciting, general interest topics that are timely. You can have a small section about beauty, like a great hair or skin tip, or something happening in your business or your life that's new. That's perfectly fine. Another thing is, you don't want your newsletter to look like it was produced by a Madison Avenue advertising agency. You want to make it look like you spent the time and produced it. So don't make it glossy with 4 colors, and keep the photos of pretty people to a minimum. As stylists, we're very visual people and image conscious, but most of our clients are not. Remember who we're trying to appeal to: other people, not ourselves. Here's what one of our 4-page newsletters look like, and it's being used successfully by thousands of salon and spa business owners every single month. Later, I'm going to show you a clever way to instantly get our newsletter every month so you can edit it and make it your own for your salon or spa to help retain your current clients and get a constant flow of new referrals. All right then, how do you get your newsletter in the hands of your clients and prospects so they can read it? You can have them quickly and easily printed up locally and have them available in your reception area. You can offer it as a free download on your website where they have to opt in for it by giving you their name and email. And you can automatically email out to them all at once using a service like our exclusive Salon Multi-Contact Center, which I'll tell you more about shortly. With just these 5 simple, proven, low-cost strategies, you're getting brand new high-quality clients from people who have recently moved into your market area because you mailed them a new mover letter. You're also getting new clients from all the gift cards your clients are handing out for you. You're also getting new clients from your website because of the changes you made to it. It's now being found by the search engines, Google and Yahoo. Plus, when someone lands on your site, it entices them to call you for an appointment. You're also getting past clients to come back because you mailed them our zombie letter. You know, the client reactivation letter. And you're effortlessly getting referrals from your newsletter. Let's take a look at what this means to you for just 1 month. And let's be very conservative here and say you only get 5 from your new mover letter, 7 from your website, 3 from gift cards, 2 from your zombie letter, and 2 from referrals. That's 19 new clients a month. And remember, we talked about your LTV is going to be at least $5,000, so that equals $95,000. So in 1 month, you've added $95,000 in future money to your business in 1 month. Let's take a look at what this means for you for 1 year. 19 new clients a month times 12 months is 223 new clients a year. The LTV, we're going to be conservative again and say it's only $5,000 times 223 new clients. That's $1,115,000. So in 12 months or 1 year, you've added $1,115,000 in future money to your business. So if you don't do these 5 simple methods to get more clients, you're letting $1.1 million in future business go to your competitors. All right. How much does marketing and advertising cost you to do? Nothing, because it should make you money. Now, because of the fact that most of the marketing and advertising you've done in the past hasn't worked for you, you've always lost money doing it. But that's about to drastically change for you. So how much time do you have to spend to put these 5 client-generating strategies in place? If you do them yourself, about 3 hours a month. But I suggest you do what most of our members do, and that is to have one of your staff, a family member, or a friend do them for you. Okay, so you don't have to do it. You just get the benefit of those new clients, and you delegate it. All right. Does anyone have any other questions? Please go ahead and type them in before we move on. And again, we're on about a 15-second delay, so go ahead. Any more questions, Janet?
I do have a question.
Okay, go ahead.
What if you don't have their address?
If you don't have your client's address, don't beat yourself up about it, but you should start capturing that right now. And you simply just put together a form and hand it to them when they come in. And you want their name, their phone number, their cell number, their email address, and their physical address. You want all that information so that you can market and send things to them in the future. Okay? And by the way, in the salon and spa business, your most valuable asset is your client. In other words, if you were going to sell your business for 5 years, 10 years, or 20 years, or whatever, the person buying it is going to look at your customer base and how much revenue they bring you. Yeah, there is some value to the fixtures and stuff in your building, but the real value is the cash flow, and that comes from your clients. So you got to know who your clients are. Any more questions?
Yes. What will the newsletter do for me again?
Okay. The newsletter, the first thing it's going to do is it's going to help retain your current clients because you're building a relationship with the client, with the salon, where right now there might just be a relationship with the client and the stylist. So if that stylist ever left you, there's a good chance that client's going to leave you. But if you built a relationship with them as a salon and your stylist leaves, there might be a good chance that they're going to stay with you and use another stylist that you have. And secondly, you're keeping your name in the forefront of your client's mind so that when they're with their friends, family members, and associates, and the topic of hair comes up, you want them to talk about you. You want them to sell for you. It's called word-of-mouth marketing, but you're controlling it. You're not just letting it happen haphazardly. You're planting the seeds in your clients' minds so that they're going to refer more often.
Mike, could you
Yep.
use gift certificates in place of a card?
No, the gift certificate doesn't work nearly as well as a gift card. It's the perceived value of it. It's got a gift certificate has a lower perceived value than a gift card. So gift cards work much better.
Interesting. That's all for now.
Good. Okay. Again, if any more questions pop up, go ahead and send them in, and we'll get to it eventually. Okay. All right. Now I want to give you the bonus information on pricing that I promised you. A common question salon and spa owners have concerns how much they should charge for their services. Most come up with the prices by looking at what their competitors are charging and using that as a baseline. Then they either charge the same, less, or maybe a little more if they provide more service. This is not, I repeat, this is not a smart way to set price. You have to be able to price your services in a manner that people are going to want to pay for it. The formula for how you charge for something is based on your ability to sell it. That's how you come up with what you charge for something. So it only makes sense that the more you know about sales and marketing, the more you get skilled in those areas, the more you can charge for your services. It's as simple as that. There's a difference between what it is that you're selling and what it is that the client is actually buying. The difference is their perception. This information will give you some ideas and philosophies on how to think about pricing and how to charge more and why you should charge more and why it makes sense. Not just so you can make more money, but so you can allow yourself to deliver actually more value. Here are 5 ways to differentiate yourself to justify raising your prices. Different services. You might offer a different services than your competitors do. The process. One stylist would have a what's expected regular process for cutting and coloring a client's hair. The other would do a more elaborate than what's expected and have a more elaborate process that may include a maintenance component. One will get more money than the other. Your personality. A more likable, outgoing personality. Each technician or stylist, the amount of training, education, and experience they have. And then there's the marketing, which you utilize in order to offer more perceived value and to establish why someone should pay this price for a particular service. And the better you market and sell, the more money you're going to make. And remember, if everybody bought by price, everybody would drive the cheapest car, they'd wear the cheapest clothes, and they'd eat at the cheapest restaurants, and they'd have the cheapest things. Price versus value. Price defined mathematically means how much something costs. Value is what you get in relation to what you pay for. People are looking for the best value, not the cheapest price. To drive this point home, think back to the last few major purchases you actually made. Were they the cheapest or were they the best value for you? I bet you they were the best value. Now, a lot of salon owners are scared to death to raise their prices because they think if they raise their prices, they're going to lose their clients. Study after study has shown that individuals do not buy based on price. As a matter of fact, price is one of the least important things in terms of dealing with individuals. The confidence, value, selection, and convenience are all important. You got to realize that you're not your own client. A lot of your clients have a better lifestyle and make more money than you do. One of the challenges in this situation is that the salon or spa owner thinks, I wouldn't pay that much money for this service, so I certainly can't charge this money for that service. You've got to get that erroneous thinking out of your head. All price resistance is in the mind of the seller, you, not the buyer. Your clients are not sitting around thinking about you and your prices. They have busy lives and are dealing with their own set of issues and concerns. You want to have the type of client who you enjoy working with, understands the value of the services you deliver, and are happy to pay premium prices. You deserve to get paid well for what you do. Sometimes you'll hear a prospective client say, I can get it cheaper somewhere else. There are two reasons why they can't. They're lying about the price. They're really just negotiating with you. When the only basis that the client has to go off is price, then of course they're going to choose the lowest price. You must give the potential clients the criteria that makes you different, makes you better, and makes you premium. They can't get the same thing down the street. Your services are different, your styles, technicians are different, the entire experience is different. Here's 7 reasons you don't want to deal with price buyers. They take up all your time, they do all the complaining, sometimes they forget to pay you, they tell other clients how little they paid you, they drive off your good clients by telling how little they paid you. Once they find a lower price, they leave you and you don't get the repeat business, so there's no LTV, remember that? And they destroy the credibility of your price and your service in the eyes of your clients. All right, that concludes the information on pricing. Just be warned though, you are faced with a major problem, which is your inability through no fault of your own to consistently get a steady flow of new clients for your salon or spa to prosper. Unless you solve this big problem, you'll never grow and make more money. Your business could even decline, especially when the economy goes into recession again, and we know it will because it's cyclical, and another downturn is eventually coming. It will be impossible for you to work less behind your chair. You'll be all stressed out, and you won't be as happy as a person as you deserve to be. The answer to your major problem has already been solved. These surefire, successful marketing and advertising methods and so much more are yours for the taking starting today. That's me, the creator of the Salon Spa Marketing Toolkit Success System, the only true new client generating system specifically for salons and spas that requires very little time, yet is still the most surefire and cost-effective way to consistently attract new clients and boost profits. This radically simple yet effective new client generating system will work for you even if you are located anywhere in the English-speaking world, are in a small town or big city, are a small salon or spa with 1 or fewer chairs, or a big salon or spa with several chairs, offer a few services or have several services, are a high-end or low-end salon or spa, are a chair renter or booth renter, are a commission salon or spa, salary, or you pay by the hour, are super busy because this is a lifestyle-friendly program, are not computer or internet savvy, are new to the salon and spa industry, are a seasoned salon or spa, or even if you feel as if you tried absolutely everything. Before I tell you what the Salon Spa Marketing Toolkit Success System is, I need to tell you what it isn't, so there's no false expectations. The Salon Spa Marketing Toolkit System is not a bunch of theories like you'd learn from college, the internet, or training from the salon and spa industry. This is not some swallow this magic pill solution that promises something silly, like get 200 clients in 2 days or something ridiculous as that. Don't you think you've been lied to enough? Isn't it time to start using what's proven to work for our industry? Rather, the Salon Spa Marketing Toolkit Success System is the direct result of over 7 years of study, analyzing and putting into practice the most successful marketing and advertising methods for salons and spas ever. It's unlike any other consulting, mentoring, training, or educational service for the salon spa industry. Mine is more complete, easier to implement, more practical, more affordable, and is constantly evolving to keep up with the changes in the marketplace. And from this moment forward, you'll have all the tools to replicate our success. The strategies of the truly successful salon and spa owners can now be easily duplicated by you, giving you the benefits of more clients, more money, more freedom, less stress, and a happier version of yourself. And all of this while you quickly achieve attracting new clients faster than ever before possible. Before we go one step further, I need to be 100% honest with you. This will never work for the salon or spa owner who is lazy or is looking for an instant quick fix. This will never work for someone who is unwilling to learn new things and has a closed mind. If this is you, then do us both a favor and just forget all about the Salon Spa Marketing Toolkit, because it's not going to give you impossible results, just solid results. The Salon Spa Marketing Toolkit isn't pie-in-the-sky fantasy land nonsense. It's the real deal, and it's only for salon spa owners like you who are really serious about consistently getting new clients and making a lot more money. There are no press-a-button answers to succeeding at getting new clients for your salon or spa. Nothing in life is easy, and you know this, but it's as easy as it gets. So if you're ready for the real truth behind what it takes to succeed at getting new clients and making a lot more money, here's what you can expect. If you really want to attract a steady flow of new clients, make a lot more money each month, never have slow days, weeks, or months again, keep your current clients from ever leaving you for the competition, get your past clients to come back, work less behind your chair, stop worrying about your technicians or stylists leaving you, eliminate your stress once and for all, and be a much happier version of yourself, then the Salon Spa Marketing Toolkit isn't just a solution for you, it's the only solution for you. Take a look at the results these members are getting. Sherry Danforth, 43 new clients in the last 6 weeks. Brian Amber, over 350 new clients last year. Yvette Hall, 17 new clients a month. Debbie Saragusa, 161 new clients in the last 6 months. Jason Lacey, 57 new clients in 3 months. Let's take a look at what's inside your copy of the Salon Spa Marketing Toolkit Success System. We've taken 121 strategies and crammed them into one huge manual, all our successful strategies, methods, and techniques I've been telling you about, and dozens more, all together in one easy-to-use, paint-by-the-number, step-by-step manual. Our full system on audio CDs. You're busy. You spend much of your day working. We want you to learn as quickly as possible. We've recorded our entire system for you to use while you're driving around in your car. Salon Spa Marketing Templates, Manual, and CD. We don't just give you the great ideas and expect you to take the time to write your own letters, ads, forms, reports, and emails. We've done all that for you. This manual is crammed full of these for you to use quickly and easier for proven success. Monthly New Mover Client Attraction System. This is the system I've been telling you about. Here's where you'll find the exact letter you can mail to get people who have recently moved into your market area. Our members have reported back to us up to a 23% response rate. That means if you mail 50 letters, you get up to 11 people calling you for an appointment. Salon Spa Website Blueprint. I'll give you my 12-step formula to drive traffic, capture qualified leads, eliminate price shoppers, stimulate referrals, and position you as the local expert. This is where we give you samples of headlines you can use, a list of compelling reasons why you're different and better than your competition. You'll also find a first-time visitor coupon to use. Everything you need to make your website a client-generating machine quickly. This is a real game changer, everybody, because the fact that depending on where you live, if you're in a smaller town, there are dozens and dozens of people that are looking for the services you offer. If you're in a bigger city, there's hundreds, if not thousands, of people looking for the services you offer. And they're going to your competitors because they can't find your website, and if they do find it, it's not converting them to call you for an appointment. For heaven's sake, this is the future. You've got to get this taken care of. And for the young lady that was talking about a new salon, this is how you get new clients. You get a website that works to get you new clients, and you'll be off to the races in no time. Please take care of this, because this is the future. How to beat the slow season. This is the gift card strategy I've been telling you about. You get our proven systems to attract new clients during the typical slow months, after the holidays, and at the end of the summer. The normal salon and spa industry slow days, weeks, or months are finally over for you. You know, a member of ours this year, right after Thanksgiving up till Christmas, she passed out 700 gift cards, and she reported back to us that she got over 300 new clients in January and February, which were typically her dead slow months. So this strategy works like gangbusters, and it can work for you, but you gotta use the exact card we use, or it won't work. You get my client reactivation letter, or the zombie letter. This is the exact letter that you can slightly edit to get past clients to come back. Members have been reporting back up to a 31% response. So if you mail 25 letters, up to 8 people are going to come back. Consumer Awareness Messaging Guide System. You get professionally pre-written, proven consumer guides and messages which educate your potential clients on how you're unique and different and better than your competition. This is the positioning of your salon or spa. This guide helps you position your salon or spa in the marketplace. And once you get this, you get it, and you slightly edit it, you can use these on your website, or you can give them to potential clients. And once you fully understand the hidden secret behind these powerful marketing tools, you're going to never stop using them. Referral magic. I'll teach you how to razor pinpoint your highest profit client and automatically attract their friends and business associates. Our proven methods will get more referrals in a month than you now get all year long. Maximum Salon Spa Retail Sales System. This module explains and shows you on a DVD the proper way to set up and lay out your salon or spa for maximum retail sales. There's a science to it that we learned from Walmart, and if you're not doing this, you're letting a lot of retail sales slip through your fingers and you're not capturing them. Competing technicians and stylist attraction system. You get our proven system to attract competing top technicians and stylists. One member recently got 37 phone calls from competing technicians and ended up hiring the best 3. You get an entirely professionally written employee handbook that you can slightly edit to fit your specific salon or spa. There's no better way to clearly and consistently communicate with all your staff. If you're having problems with your staff now, it's primarily because you don't have a handwritten or written employee handbook that everybody signed off on. Once you have this, everybody knows all the rules and they don't start asking for ridiculous vacations or time off or whatever. It's all clearly laid out in the handbook. You got to have that. And you get 6 personal one-on-one consulting and mentoring from me or one of my team members devoted solely on your business, so you're not alone anymore. You've no doubt noticed that the Salon Spa Marketing Toolkit is, without question, the most comprehensive, paint-by-number, step-by-step, new client generating and profit-boosting system there is, as it allows you a clear-cut way to get new clients coming in. And the results come fast, too. In fact, many start seeing new clients the very same week they enroll. And that gives you this, a busy salon, which leads to more money for you and less stress, which ultimately leads to more free time to do what you want to do with your life. Now you may be thinking, I bet any blueprint system that would give me all that would cost a small fortune. And in all honesty, it really should. After all, the Salon Spa Marketing Toolkit Success System has already helped 1,800 salon spa owners achieve getting all the new clients they wanted faster and easier than ever. Yet, I'll get to the drastically reduced price I have for you today in a minute. First, I want to share a few unique benefits this one-of-a-kind system will deliver to you. You'll discover a little-known tactic in Section 3 on page 162 that can automatically increase your annual sales revenue by up to 11%. You'll also discover the 3 biggest mistakes salon owners make when hiring stylists and technicians that you must avoid if you want to finally have the best people working for you. That's covered on page 8 in the Competitive Technicians and Stylist Attraction System. And how about the most clever way possible to raise your prices without getting any pushback or complaints from clients? That's covered in Section 1 on page 36. The price of the Salon Spa Marketing Toolkit Success System sold by itself is valued at $997. Yet you're not just receiving the Salon Spa Marketing Toolkit today. Just for watching this presentation, I'd like to give you a 2-month free trial of my Silver Club membership, which includes 9 value-added on services to help you achieve more success even faster. 50 monthly new mover addresses. You give us up to 5 zip codes in your market area, and we email you each month the names and addresses of 50 new people who are your ideal client who have recently moved into your market area. These are the people you mail our proven letter to that comes with our system to get them to call you for an appointment. You get our 4-page monthly client newsletter. Each month we'll provide you by email a 4-page professionally written newsletter that you can easily customize to make it your own. You can email it or give it to your clients when they come in. We've proven this client nurturing strategy will increase the frequency your clients use your service, plus dramatically increase your referrals. But if there's anybody from Canada watching this presentation right now, we have 2 versions of the newsletter, one the United States version and one the Canadian version, because there are differences. You'll have 24/7 unlimited access to our members-only password-protected Member Central website. This is where you'll find all your marketing templates, marketing campaigns, forms, letters, client newsletters. You'll also have access to over 100 hours of recorded live group coaching calls. Everything all in one, organized, simple to access, and put into use so that you can take your salon or spa to the next level of success and achievement. You get 24/7 password access to a proprietary contact center with unlimited emailing. This is where you can email your clients and prospects all at once using our pre-written emails, and you can also email your newsletter you get with the program to all your clients or prospects all at once. So you don't have to send things individually to your clients. You push one button and it goes to everybody. And if you're currently using or paying for a Constant Contact, Aweber, or Demandforce account, you'll no longer need that. So you can get rid of that. You get to be on a call live with me, my brother Mark, and other members every other week and learn what other salon owners are doing all over North America. You can ask us questions to get the straight answers you're looking for. You'll have 24/7 unlimited access to our members-only password-protected online forum. You can post questions, get great advice, excellent tips, support, and guidance from our staff and like-minded members all over North America. Changes do happen in our industry, and we're more on top of it than anyone. A live website training webinar. This live training will equip you with all the tools and knowledge to make your website a client-attracting machine in no time. 24-hour email support. You can send in whatever you're working on, and we highly recommend you do. We'll do an audit for you before you send it out. You can have your very own master copywriters and marketers critiquing your materials so you know they're going to work for you when they go out. Weekly email marketing tips. Walk into your salon or spa office to find a hot marketing tip of the week sitting in your email. It's a great way to start off the week and a constant reminder of what to focus in on. If you purchase these 9 vital services separately, it would cost $354 a month. However, packaged together in our silver membership, your investment is only $97 per month if you decide to keep it after your free 2 months. Your free 2 months. Now you can see why the Salon Spa Marketing Toolkit is valued at $997. And when you add in the bonuses, the retail value of the Salon Spa Marketing Toolkit is $1,700. Yet that price is not for you. I have a much better deal headed your way, so by all means, keep watching. Of course, you could choose to continue down the path you're on right now and end up spending 10, 20, even 100 times more than the investment you'll make today in the Salon Spa Marketing Toolkit in direct costs trying to market and advertise to get new clients on your own. And then there's the indirect cost of all your personal time you'll spend trying to get new clients. And let's not forget about all the lost money from not getting new clients. That's a real killer. And that's just not what I desire for you. I feel you deserve to know why I'm offering you such a massive discount today. Not to sound corny, but I have a dream. It's really a cause, and I'd love for you to be part of it, along with the many others who desire insider information that will guarantee them to become successful at getting new clients and boosting their profits. To be part of the fastest growing salon and spa owner movement, and in doing so inspire hundreds if not thousands of salon and spa owners just like you. Here's how. Not too long ago I started a cause to help out our industry by really empowering them. Can you picture it with me? Thousands of salon and spa owners, professionals just like you and me as a big group, always being on the cutting edge of our wonderful profession and helping each other achieve more success, more money, and more freedom. So I decided I absolutely need to let as many industry professionals like you join in on this cause, one I call Salon and Spa Owners Empowerment Community. The good news is that means a much lower price for you today because frankly I want you to join my cause and I refuse to let finances stop you. That means you will not be paying the retail value of $1,700 for the Salon Spa Marketing Toolkit system today. Nowhere close to that. It's not even going to be half that price. It's not even going to be $300. Your total investment today, including the new edition Salon Spa Marketing Toolkit Success System, plus all the bonuses you now see on the screen, is now only one payment of $247, or if you prefer, only 2 payments of $137, plus free express priority shipping. Look to the right of this presentation right now. Then to lock in your super discounted price, which is extremely limited, click on the yellow button that says Add to Cart. Or if you're on a mobile device, you don't see the yellow Add to Cart button, go to www.223clients.com. Listen, don't decide right now. Take advantage of my unconditional triple guarantee. Just try the Salon Spa Marketing Toolkit Success System for yourself for a full 60 days. If you don't see all the new clients coming into your business, or if you don't see the results you expect in those 60 short days, or even if you don't like the way the system is designed, my hairstyle, you name it, I'll gladly refund every penny. No questions, no hassle. Look to the right of this presentation now. Click on the yellow button that says Add to Cart to lock in your discounted price today, or if you're on a mobile device and don't see the yellow Add to Cart button, go to www.223clients.com. Just have a look at what Mindy Hunsiger did following the Marketing Toolkit Blueprint Success Formula. Averages 27 new clients a month. And then there's Lisa McEllen. Just look at her amazing results. Over 450 new clients in 1 year. And then there's Sharon Dion. Just look at her outstanding results. Averages 31 new clients a month. Plus, if you act now, before this presentation ends, I'm going to include in your package today 3 super bonuses worth over $1,200. These bonuses alone are worth more than the price of the entire Salon Spa Marketing Toolkit system. You'll get 2 tickets to our exclusive and comprehensive Salon Spa Marketing Toolkit Closed Door Live Bootcamp. The value of this is $994, and I'm going to include 2 tickets with your order today for free. We hold a few of these each year in various locations. You can bring a spouse or business associate and meet and strategize with other like-minded members. At these fast-paced, high-energy boot camps, we reveal several new but proven marketing and management strategies to bring you even more clients and more profits. You get my newly published report on how to attract new clients from Facebook. The value of this is $99. I'm going to include it today with your order for free. And you'll get a professional, personal orientation call from one of my team members who will spend 20 minutes with you going over our entire program with you. This will ensure you get off to a great start in getting those new clients coming in right away. The value of this is $100 and will also be included for free. That brings your total value to over $2,500. Yet just by taking action today, the entire new edition Salon Spa Marketing Toolkit Success System with all the bonuses plus the 3 super bonuses is yours for only 1 payment of $247 or 2 payments of $137 plus free express priority shipping. Now remember, you're just not getting an incredible discount today. You'll be joining the Empowerment Community Group. You'll make a whole new group of like-minded friends that will help you progress, stay inspired, and have more fun along the road to success. Click on the yellow button that says Add to Cart to lock in your discounted price today, or if you're on a mobile device and you don't see the yellow Add to Cart button, go to 223clients.com. That's 223clients.com. You'll be priority mail and granted immediate access to everything. The Salon Spa Marketing Toolkit Success System, plus you get 2 months free trial of my Silver Club membership, which includes these 9 value added-on services, plus 3 one-of-a-kind super bonuses for free. Here's what will happen the moment you click the yellow Add to Cart button to the right or go to 223clients.com. First, you'll be taken to our 100% secure checkout page. You'll see a photo of the new edition Salon Spa Marketing Toolkit Success System with all the bonuses. Then just scroll down the page and you'll see our order form. Then simply fill in your information and click the order button at the bottom of the page. Right after you place your order, you'll get an email from me to create your members-only account to access all your products and services. And your Salon Spa Marketing Toolkit Success System and all the bonuses will be immediately shipped to you by express priority mail. And your system will arrive within 3 to 4 days. And you'll get a phone call from one of my friendly support staff to make sure you get up and running quickly and smoothly. It's that simple. Now, I like to reward people for being decisive and taking action. Therefore, the entire offer I just showed you, with all the bonuses at the incredible discounted price, plus the free shipping and my no-risk triple guarantee, is only good for the next hour. All right. Does anyone have any questions? Please type them in and send them over. And again, we're on about a 15-second delay. Any questions come in, Janice?
I have a question.
Okay.
Will the kit be sent after the second payment is sent in?
No, the kit's sent out once you place your order immediately. So the first payment you make today and we ship the kit, and your second payment is in 30 days. Great question.
Okay. By the way, Mike, there might be a glitch in the system. There might not be the yellow Add to Cart button. So we'll just invite people to go directly to the link.
Okay, if you don't see the, we might have a little technical glitch here. If you don't see the Add to Cart button, just go to www.223clients.com. That's 223clients.com.
Thank
Okay.
you. Should you continue to send zombie letters and emails out to clients who aren't responding back to you should your focus just be on the 23%?
If you send out a zombie letter to somebody and they don't respond, there's a good chance that they're gone for good. So there's no point in mailing them again. It doesn't harm you to keep them on your email list because it doesn't cost you anything. And if they want to opt out, they'll do that. So if they'll do that on their own. So keep emailing, but you cannot email the zombie letter. It doesn't work. But you can send other emails to your clients and prospects. Okay?
What if I don't have a website yet? What would you recommend I do?
Okay, if you don't have a website yet, don't go out and get one until you get the website blueprint module that comes with our system. This way you'll know exactly what to do to make it working to get new clients. And you'll also be invited to a live webinar training, so you'll know exactly what needs to be done to your website. And you don't want to miss these, and you get notices from us when they are. I know a lot of you on the webinar have probably spent a good amount of money on your website, and it doesn't generate you clients. Don't beat yourself up about it. It's not your fault. You did the best you could with the information you had, but now it's time to fix that, because surprisingly, most salon and spa owners think that a website is not supposed to get them clients, but it is. That's the sole. Why have it if it doesn't get you clients? So it can definitely get you clients if it's fixed properly. Okay.
How many new clients can I expect from your system?
Okay, if you use the 5 strategies that we covered in the presentation, you're going to get 19 to 25 new clients a month. 223 to 250 clients for the year. But I have another 115 strategies in my program, and the more you use, the more new clients you're going to get. Now, our most aggressive member gets over 90 clients a month. She has 2 different salons, so she needs to really fill them up. But she uses a lot of the strategies and gets over 90 new clients a month.
How long does it take to see results?
Okay, some of the methods you're going to be generating new clients in a few days. Others are going to take a little bit longer, but within a month, you're going to see tangible results. And within a few months, the full effects are going to be kicking in, and everything's going to start dovetailing together for you. And then after that, you're not going to remember what it was like to feel frustrated in getting clients.
Where do I get the names of the people who recently moved into my market area?
All right, once you become a member, all you do is you simply email us up to 5 zip codes where you want your clients to come from. And you'll also tell us who your ideal client is, like is it men or women, the age range, the income range, or where they live. And we go into our database and we email you a list every single month, 50 names and addresses each month. So you just do it one time, and then every month we send that to you. And then that's the people you mail the new mover letter to. Okay? More questions?
I see a bunch of orders coming in, Mike. Welcome aboard, Julie, Angela, Vance, Robert, Christy, and Micah. To place your order, go to www.223clients.com. The special price we have for you today is one payment of $247, or if you prefer, 2 payments of $137. Plus, you get all the free bonuses and the free express shipping. I have another question here for you, Mike.
Okay.
How do I email my newsletter each month?
Okay. Well, first you get a reminder email from us that tells you the most recent newsletter has been posted on the Member Central website, and it's also been loaded in the email manager program. And then you just simply go there and edit it to make it your own. And you can email it out to all your clients all at once using the email manager. So the important thing I want you to remember is that your clients think that you wrote this. I mean, we wrote it on your behalf. So they're going to think you took the time and put this thing together, and it's pretty extensive. It's a 4-page newsletter. And again, if you're in Canada, we have a Canadian version, we have a United States version. Okay.
Where do I get the gift cards that are in your Beat the Slow Season module?
Okay, the gift cards are so specialized, and what I mean by that is what's on the front and what's on the back of them is so specialized that we actually provide those for our members. So we have a person in our office that works with you to pick the style and design and works through the logistics to get those out to you.
How often and when do you have the group coaching calls?
Okay, we have member group coaching calls every other Monday at 12 noon Eastern time, and you get email notices from us when they are with the dial-in numbers. But if you happen to miss the call, we also provide a recording of it, so you never miss the content, and you can listen to it whenever you want.
Are there any long contracts to sign with your silver membership that I'm getting 2 months free today?
Nope, it's month by month. You can cancel anytime with a simple call or email to our customer service.
Great. Welcome aboard, Orlando, Marilyn, Laura, and Claudia. To place your order, go to www.223clients.com. The special price we have for you today is one payment of $247, or if you prefer, 2 payments of $137. Plus, you get all the free bonuses and the free express shipping. I have another question, Mike. Are you ready?
Yep.
How long will it take for your system to arrive?
Okay, if you live in the United States, it's going to take 3 to 4 days to get the system delivered to you. If you live in Canada, it's about a week. And if you live in a faraway country, say like South Africa, it'll take a little bit longer. But all orders are shipped out by Priority Express Mail.
When will I get access to Members Central website?
Within 5 minutes after you place your order, you get an email sent to you that has your login and password details, and then you can get right into the Member Central website.
I have only a 2-chair salon. Will your system work for me?
It definitely will. You know, my system concentrates on getting new clients, and if you want to make more money, you got to get new clients. But I got to warn you that once you start using the system, you're going to grow, and you may want to expand to a bigger salon so you can make a lot more money. But that's entirely up to you.
Will it work in my part of the country?
Yes, my system works anywhere in the United States or Canada or any English-speaking country. It works if you're a 1-chair or a big salon with many technicians. It works if you're in a small town or big city. It doesn't really matter where you're located. It works with high-end salons or low-end salons. It doesn't. I could go on forever why it works so universally, but the main reason is that as human beings, we're hardwired the same. So what works here works other places as well.
I rent chairs to technicians. Will your program work for me?
Yeah, many members have my program that rent chairs, and we have a specific plan especially for you to gain back control of your business and make more money.
How will my employees react to your program?
Well, these are some good questions. Well, most of them are going to love it because ultimately they're going to end up making a lot more money because you're going to have a lot more clients to service. But as you know, some people are adverse to any kind of change and they'll be negative, and I don't think I need to tell you what you should do with those people.
Does your program cover anything about how to raise my prices?
Yeah, we cover how to raise your prices in great detail in the materials, giving you examples of when and how to raise your prices. But we also cover this specifically on our member group coaching calls that you're going to be part of now. This is a hot topic, and you'll be able to listen and learn and ask questions to other members that have raised their prices in other parts of the country. And they'll tell you how great it was to do it and all the benefits and fill you in exactly how to do it yourself.
Do you cover in the program how to get good technicians and stylists?
Yeah, definitely. In the program, we have two proven strategies, an online strategy and an offline strategy to get top-notch stylists and technicians. But in addition to that, you can learn what other members have done to hire good people on our group coaching calls that you'll be part of. It's a hot topic, and there's a lot of great information there for you.
I'd like to welcome aboard everyone else who has ordered. There are too many names right now to read off. To place your order, go directly to www.223clients.com. The special price we have for you today is one payment of $247, or if you prefer, two payments of $137. Plus, you get all the free bonuses and the free express shipping.
All right, any more questions?
I don't see any more coming in.
Okay, if you have any more questions, go ahead and send them in. We're just about wrapping up here. For those of you that have joined, congratulations on making a very smart decision. My team and I are looking forward to working with you. For those of you that are still undecided, please take a moment and consider what I'm about to tell you. Others are going to tell you what you want to hear and sugarcoat things so as not to upset you. I'm not like this because I know what you're going through. I've been in your shoes. So at the risk of upsetting you and even offending you, this is something you need to hear because I feel there's so much at stake for you. This was my marketing plan for 22 years to get new clients. This may be the plan you're on right now, hoping for business. And if you think that getting some walk-ins and an occasional referral now and then is a marketing plan, it's not. Because you're not controlling these things and they can stop at any time, and that's no way to run a successful business. I've just spent the better part of an hour outlining 5 surefire methods to bring you at least 223 new clients in the next 12 months, which will bring in at least $1.1 million of new business for you for the small investment of around $3 a day, which is less than one average tip. Even though I'm giving you a great deal here and a totally risk-free 100% triple guarantee, I know that $247 may be a significant decision for a lot of folks right now. Maybe for you. But if you have to struggle over such an amount, that alone is the best reason to get my program right away. So in a few weeks, you can get past the financial troubles you're now having and never be embarrassed again in the money department. If you turn your back on this offer right now, how are things going to change for the better? What is your plan to get new clients? I'd hate to see a competitor of ours get my system, a competitor of yours get my system and get the clients you deserve. I would hate to have you come back at a later date to find out we are not accepting any more members. So decide right now to create the Salon Spa business you've always dreamed about with the income to support the lifestyle you want. Or if you're already successful, do what all champions do. Decide to do better. Get the extra edge you deserve. It's a positive decision that you'll be glad you made, and I guarantee it. Trying to get new clients without my system is like trying to hit the bullseye in archery with a blindfold on. You cannot escape the responsibility of tomorrow by evading it today. That's from Abraham Lincoln, our great president. And you must do the things today that others will not do so that you can have the things tomorrow that others will not have. Another great president, Ronald Reagan. And there are no hopeless situations. There are only people who have grown hopeless about them. From yours truly. Thanks for listening, everyone. This page will be left up for another few minutes. Goodbye for now. And if you have another question, go ahead and send it in because we'll be here for a few more minutes. And I'd suggest that you write down the 223clients.com web address in case this page goes down, because this offer is only good for the next hour. Is there any more questions?
No, we're good for now.
Okay.